the newlyweds were required to consummate their marriage, under the watchful eyes of the crowd. But once they laid down, the groom made no move at all. Seeing this, the bride had no choice but to take the initiative. Unexpectedly, after the wedding night ended and everyone had finally left, Henry suddenly flew into a rage and ordered Catherine to get out.
Did you not hear me? I said get out!
And returned to her own chambers. Catherine assumed that her boldness had embarrassed him. She wanted to go back and apologize, but instead she witnessed Henry together with Diane. At that moment, Catherine realized she had been set up by Diane, because it was Diane who had urged her to be proactive on their wedding night. After this incident, Catherine became the laughingstock of the entire palace. Even the stable hands dared to mock her. Catherine lashed one of them with a whip on the spot. Back in her chambers, a maid reminded her that her monthly cycle had begun again. The tailor warned her that this must never be disclosed. The dowry had still not arrived and Catherine was not pregnant. If this continued, the marriage would be annulled and Catherine, along with her attendants, would all be sent back to Italy. The tailor advised that Catherine had to find a way to bring Henry back to her side, to leave no evidence behind. Catherine ordered the maids to burn all proof of her cycle. But Diane, lurking in the shadows, still saw everything. Diane chased after one of the maids, trying to bribe her with a single crown, although the maid didn't care about the money.
If you want me to betray the trust of my patron, it'll cost you more than that.
What will it cost me?
An introduction to the Dauphin.
She unexpectedly set her sights on the crown prince instead. In order to become pregnant, Catherine sought help from a mystic. The mystic produced a cross and a bottle of ointment, saying that applying it before intimacy would increase the chances of conception. However, even with these aids, it wasn't enough. Ever since their wedding night, Henry had not once sought Catherine out again. Left with no choice, Catherine took the initiative to invite him herself. At first, Henry remained distant and indifferent, but after Catherine finally spoke from the heart, he ultimately agreed.
I found it most enjoyable.
Really?